who I can trust now. I gotta watch, and it's a bust down, 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 down,
What she know about a bust down?
down, 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 down. I'm in my bag, in my bag, in my bag. Don't be getting mad, getting mad, getting mad. When you see us popping fast, dropping fast, dropping fast. You say I like to brag, but I'm just really stating that. It's different when you put that work in. I ain't talking class. Catch me on TikTok, don't forget the tag, cause I'm lit, shining bright, yeah we lit. Google me, I'm legit, got these braces in my mouth. Now my reels getting fixed, vegetation every day. Now my body really fit, meditation every day. Got a high spirit, perfect. You can't ride this wave, it's a tsunami. Turning $100 bills into origami.
Let me see how that
When it comes to paper, I'm a smash like Steve Harvey.
Hey.
I'm a stash like Steve Harvey. Going local on you jokers like I'm Harley. Just got the marquee and his name Versace. And we sit together like Snoopy and Charlie Brown. That's that Charlie Brown. Call me You can't ride this wave, this a tsunami. Turning $100 bills into origami. When it comes to paper, I'm a stash like Steve Harvey. I'm a stash like Steve Harvey. Going local on you jokers like I'm Charlie. Just caught the marquee and his name Versace. And we sit together like Snoopy and Charlie Brown. That's that Charlie Brown. Call me Charlie. Wrist clearer than the Johnny. Welcome to the jungle, Jumanji. Dripping on surf like Abercrombie and Fitch. Team maker is a army, my clique. In the field, reaching goals when I touch down. People wanna be my friend, cause they see we up now. Gotta keep a third eye on who I can trust now. I gotta watch, and it's a bust. Down, 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 down. Bust down, 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 down. I'm in my bag, in my bag, in my bag. Don't be getting mad, getting mad, getting mad. When you see us popping tags after tags after tags. You say I like to brag, but I'm just really stating facts. It's different when you put that work in. I ain't talking class. Catch me on TikTok, don't forget the tag, cause I'm it, shining bright, yeah we lit. Google me, I'm legit, got these braces in my mouth. Now my reels getting fixed, vegetation every day. Got my body really fit, meditation every day. Got a high spirit. You can't ride this wave, this a tsunami. Turning $100 bills into origami. When it come to paper, I'm a stash like Steve Harvey. I'm a stash like Steve Harvey. Going local on you jokers like I'm Harley. Just caught the marquee and his name Versace. And we sit together like Snoopy and Charlie Brown. That's that Charlie Brown. Charlie.
tall, so we need to get him in more. Right? Yeah, that should work.
Keep it locked with your girl Gossip Viv on Gossip Time every Thursday. Gossip Viv, talk your shit. Let's go.
Hey. I don't like nobody else doing
What's up, everybody?
It's my mic. Oh, there you go. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Gossip Viv, Gossip Time Radio, each and every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. at Zoo Way with my lovely co-host, Coco Shantae.
Big June, let's go.
That's what we needed. And the DJ, the lovely DJ,
L. Smitty, baby.
who like ass and not titty.
That's Smitty. Yes.
And we got a special guest in the building.
Slim Hood, producer, Mr. It's Just Work.
704's very own Slim Hood. Thank you so much for coming, Slim.
Thank you for having me.
So you are a staple in the 704. Like when I tell people, you know, I get DMs. People don't like to leave comments on my IG. But when I put that I was interviewing you, people were in my DM. Like, oh my God, I love Slim. And he does this and acts in this. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be like, well,
That's
leave
the way.
it in the comment
What does
section.
the people want to know about Slim?
They want to know. But before we get into what they want to know, we're going to get into who you are.
Okay.
For those that may not know. Because, you know,
Okay.
I have a New York audience
Yeah.
outside of the 704.
I've never been to New York, so I'm going to go. I got to wait till it's summertime, though. It's
Oh, because we going next week.
I'm going to Cali. I'm going to BG Awards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. BG Awards.
We after that, I'm with y'all.
So let's talk about it. Let's start from the beginning. Because I met you, of course, at the studio years ago. So what made you want to become a producer or even get involved in music? Let's take it back.
Well, I'm the oldest of 8. I have no sisters. My mom had me when she was 16, so of course just figuring out a way. But Dr. Dre, Kanye West, Timberland, just the 90s. Just that whole
The 90s vibe.
New York.
What?
But at the same time, I ain't gonna lie though. You couldn't tell me I wasn't from California because I was Team Death Row. So
What?
Dr. Dre.
So you talking about when Biggie had his
And Pop
beef
was
with
alive.
what?
I was definitely throwing the West Side in Charlotte.
Wow, do you hear that?
Like,
He was throwing the wet stuff.
and I was on East Way in the Park Apartments.
What?
That's
So you was
that's how Death
East
Row I
Way is the
was.
hood.
you was in
Yeah,
the red.
that's
She
legal
go
too.
tight.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
So you had Pox. Okay, this is it. This is gonna be interesting. All right, so you got into that. They inspired you. When did you realize that you had a knack for what you did and people wanted to start like messing with you for your music?
I've been making beats since 2001, I'm about 15, 14, 15.
So you were 15 in 2001. We're about to do the math now.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, I
Okay.
sure was. So yeah, but around that time, we went on a field trip, or I didn't even say a field trip, we went on a family trip to Myrtle Beach.
Mhm.
And my cousin just played me this song. He was like, yo, I want you to check this song out. And he played it. And I was like, yo, who's this rapping? He's like, it's me. I'm like, hey, you a rapper? And I was like, well, who made the beat? He's like, my homeboy. Like, somebody make beats? Like, this is possible? Like, that was the moment.
Right.
So on the way home from Myrtle Beach, he was just staring out the window, Fruity Loops. Like, when I get home, I have to download Fruity Loops.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And see, this is, again, it's still Fruity Loops, but
Right.
this is in 2000, 2001.
Mm.
So I've been, and I don't even use Fruity Loops no more, but I got home, downloaded the program off of Kazaa, Fair Share, you know.
Oh yeah,
Was
the
pirating
freebie.
back then.
Yeah.
I was snatching stuff off the
Yeah,
internet back
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grabbed that, started making beats, and really, in my school, like Independence High School, like people was leaving school playing my mixtape, like no cap type, like the whole school. We made a football anthem and everything. They played it, like we was,
You was the man.
yeah. I've been that guy.
You've been that guy. All right, so let's talk about the Platinum Plus Studios. Because of course you gained popularity and success.
Yeah.
So when did you decide early on in your career that you wanted to open up your own studio?
Well, after I graduated high school, I went to prison, federal prison.
For what?
I got caught with a pistol, some ecstasy pills, and a half a pound.
Okay.
I went to jail, went to feds 5 years, my first charge. Yeah, they
Yeah,
banged
that's a
me.
long
Yeah,
time
they
for a
banged
first
me.
charge.
They tightened me up real quick. Go to the big house for 5 years. So, and then even crazier, when I was there, I met a guy that got locked up in 1987.
Damn.
Same year I was born. He was on that charge. So it was just like, just talking to him was just like, yeah, I'm good. Then people would put you all the way away. Like, you've been locked up. Everything I done did in my life, you've been locked up. And now I'm sitting here with you.
Right.
Yeah, that hit
That'll
me.
wake you up. That'll
I'm
wake you
good. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Like, nah. So, yeah, I went to prison, came home, started working at McDonald's, and just working at McDonald's, saving my money. And I was just laying in bed one day. And actually, I was on Facebook and just trying to get back in tune with the music and stuff when I came home from prison. And I came across this dude that lived in Atlanta, but he went to school with me at Independence. So I DM'd him or whatever on Facebook and was just like, what's up? He was like, yeah, man, you inspired me to do music. I remember you. I was in the underclassmen as you. So I'm sitting there just fresh out of jail on the bunk bed in my daddy's house, like, I'm inspired, like
You
let
don't be
me
realizing
try this thing for real. So I started trying it for real, and this is what happened. I said, yo, it's either this, do the music, work at McDonald's, or go to barber school. Because I was going to barber school before I went to prison too, but they kicked me out. So.
Why?
Because I went to prison.
Oh.
I was in the band and everything, man. I was a whole different guy than people see right now. Like,
Right.
Like I was.
That's interesting.
You evolved. That's
Yes, and it's all about growth. It's all about growth, no matter who you
I
are.
care way more now than I did then.
Okay, but that's a good thing. We're glad you care.
Yeah.
But let's talk about when did you decide to get Platinum Plus? When did you decide to make that happen?
It was either McDonald's, keep doing McDonald's, or try this music again. Like that's really what the decision was like.
Right.
So let me try this music again, and I bought got a studio. I actually subletted the studio from King Carter right next door, the house, the Hit Palace. I had that room next door to him. It was me, First, Carter. It was all in the room. I mean, all in that building together in Tuckasegee. Then started doing my thing. Everybody was rocking with me, and then they kicked us out of there because they said we.
too hood.
Doing too much?
They ain't like my clientele. They said we was too street. Basically,
Yeah,
I mean,
I know how it
they said we was too street, so they kicked us out. And shout out Carter, because Carter could have really stayed. A lot of people don't know that. They said Carter could stay, and Carter was like, nah, if he going, I'm going. So that's how Carter got out of that whole studio situation. A lot of people don't know that, so I'm forever indebted to him for that. That was a real one. But yeah, then I went to Monroe Road, and that's when you met me.
Yeah, that's where I met you at.
So that was my second spot.
Oh, that was your
That's
second
when-
spot.
Yeah. Then we went to West Boulevard, then back on the east side. So
on the east side?
Yeah.
Where y'all
You
at?
know, on Latrobe. The federal government came in and took the building on the west side. You know, I be going through it, boy,
Why is that?
because I'm black and I'm trying to do something.
It's
I'm
like,
a leader.
I believe it.
facts.
So you know what's gonna come with it. So right now we have a studio and normally we have a retail space, but we're just chilling, trying to see what's going on and see about the land. Because one thing through this whole journey of bossness or producerness I've learned is, unless you own the ground, you ain't no real boss. You ain't no real boss until you own that ground.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
agree.
where we at with it now.
So now let's talk about some of the artists that you worked with and you've made music for. Can we talk about that? Because I need you to start tooting your own horn right now.
I be chilling, man. You see me,
I know, we need you to stop that. We need you to stop.
I didn't work with everybody. Anybody that came out of Charlotte, I didn't work with them, so you just start there. Anybody that came out of Charlotte, I didn't work with them, so you just...
Come on, let's say name drop. We need the names. Look at me smiling.
Everybody.
Use your
I want the
imagination.
people to...
I
Everybody.
want him to say the names.
Everybody.
Okay,
Everybody.
everybody.
The
Everybody.
Babies, the J-Way Sosas, the...
That's what I'm talking. Talking shit, Slim.
Stunner.
The Stun... No, I didn't have work with Stunner.
Oh, you didn't work with
Yeah,
Stunner
he's
yet?
from Statesville. I'm sorry. Nothing against Statesville or nothing. But I'm just saying I ain't made it my way up there. I'm the type of guy, I'm a pull up on it. Let's work. I don't really like sending beats. I don't really like email and like I'm
Like
really
hands-on.
like, yeah, let's vibe. Let's
Yeah.
get to know each other. Like,
Right.
what you going through today? Because I can
Yeah.
send you some beats and you can be
Yeah.
going through with your girl, but I sent you a turned up beat.
Right.
So you ain't even picking my beat. Like artists don't even and producers don't even think about that. That's why I just first pull up on me, let me create exactly what you need.
Right.
That way I know it's sold.
That's producer life right there. For
Yeah.
real.
That's why I know it's
what
sold.
Back in the days,
I mean, but
producers
I'm not, because I ain't a beat maker, I'm a producer.
So right, that's the difference.
Yes, tell us the difference, because a lot of people
A
don't
beat
know
maker
the
gonna
difference.
make a beat, send it to you.
Right,
A
okay.
producer, how do you feel? What's going on? Put this
Gotcha.
word here, put that word there. Hey, you should do this for the cover. What about the video? Let's do this right here. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
so
all
you
the way.
involved, hands
Yeah.
on.
So it's more like tailor made. Like you're going to tailor make it strictly
Yeah,
for
I'm
that
a
person.
Yo, he's a
We
Dr.
trying to sell this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm what we doing?
He's a Dr. Dre.
And you're also invested in the success
Mhm.
of it. Because some producers just give it to you, take your money, and it's like, all right, you go your way. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah.
like I
He's a
can,
producer.
like you say with the Dr. Dre situation. Like
Yeah.
I love Dr. Dre, but he broke my heart.
You
Why?
realize certain things, right? A lot of people don't know that though.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Scott, it wouldn't be no. I can't say it would be no Drake.
But it wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be the
things like that.
yeah, like
Scott Storch
and see,
did
and
that.
that's when it's like even
No,
that
I
like
seen Scott
Yeah,
Storch
but
like
everybody
play the
thinking
instruments
Dre,
and
everybody
everything.
thinking Dre did all of that.
With
Dre
all
is
that
an
stuff.
arranger. He's a Puff Daddy. He's an arranger. You know what I'm saying? People get producing. People get producing and beats and all of that. A producer produce everything. Like those guys, like no disrespect to Puff Daddy and them guys, but they are arrangers. They know how to hear this and put that there, put that there. The same way a beat maker know how to put, you know, snares and drums together. That's what they are. He's a producer. He gonna give you everything. He know where to put his snares. He also know where to put your vocals. He also know, you know,
man,
what you
I'm
thinking
telling
about.
you, you should get this car right here and pull up. 'Cause this gonna make you look good. Like the whole, hey man, you shouldn't be wearing that. Yeah, I see where you going, but you need to do it like this. You know, and sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. You know, I can say that the ones that listen, they definitely.
One.
They won. Everybody I done betted on and seen him out, like, yeah, he got it.
I've
They
been
always
around
go.
guys that don't listen at all. Like they just think everything that they do is hot, and you sit here like,
Yeah.
oh, that's not. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can think that, but you better respect the game.
Yeah.
Think that, but respect the game, because the game gonna tell you the truth too.
That's
Because you
all
can be
I-
dope in your head, but if your records ain't selling, you ain't dope. So you need to go back to the drum board.
That's all I
Right.
said. You know, you ask me my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you, like, I ain't gonna disrespect you, dog. It's, you know, you need to do this a little bit. But you know, who knows what if I know what I'm talking about?
Sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Right. But I think at the same time, it's all about the delivery of the message, right?
That too.
Because me and you can have the same message, right? But whoever is you giving that message to, they might not receive it from you. They may receive it from me.
Right.
So what I've noticed about you, Slim, because I've known you for a couple years now, you have a very humble spirit. You have a good spirit, a good vibe. Because when I met you over on Monroe, Like initially, I was like, this nigga's good. This nigga good. Then I walked in for an interview. It was reeking of weed. I'm like, I'm in Brooklyn right now.
This nigga look
I
like
felt like I was back in Brooklyn.
he's supposed to be at the Source Awards. Getting ready.
You know, like this, like the first guy I seen, it wasn't you. The first guy I seen, I'm like, hey, how you doing? And he didn't say nothing. I'm like, oh, this is what we doing here? Okay.
No professionalism.
Right. So I'm like, they invited me here. And then it was Steph and Bree. Steph and Bree, and they asked me to do this interview. This was a while ago, maybe 3 or
Shout out the Juice Box.
Yeah, shouts to them. And then Slim came out and he was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, this is more like it. I like this guy. The other guy, I don't know, what was his problem? He had a real problem. But what I'm saying is when you have a demeanor such as yours, your message can be received a lot easier as opposed to coming from...
Well, that's honestly genuine. A lot of people don't know that either. My grandmother was a pastor, and I mean, that's really, like, for real, like, I'm in a position I want to be in. Like, a lot of people be like, yo, why you rap? Why you do this? Like, I don't want to rap.
You know? Can you rap? Oh, okay. I
Everybody
don't
can
know.
rap.
I'm asking.
I'm
Why
from
we
the
doing
hood,
this?
and this thing real, and I really been to the yeah, it's real over here.
Believe it or not, most producers can rap.
But that's also why I don't rap. And I'm
Most
sorry.
producers, Pharrell, look at it. Think about it. Pharrell, all of them, all the big producers, they gotta rap. Dr. Dre, even though people write for him, but it's still there.
Still gotta do it.
You know?
Nah,
So no rapping for you.
no rapping for me.
Not even a chance.
I mean, I did come out with an album. The name of it was Skinny Nigga in the Rain.
Why you don't rap?
And it's a real hood classic and a real slap. Some people got it out there. Like, if you really, Skinny Nigga in the Rain.
Skinny nigga. I don't got it. I'm gonna have to
That's
get it.
real short. Like, that's
How long
like
ago was this?
2005.
Oh yeah, see, I
That's a
wasn't
while
even.
ago, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my last
Cause I didn't get to Charlotte till
I ain't-
2015.
Yeah, see, I ain't rapped since 2005.
Okay, so yeah. All right,
I ain't
all
before
right.
my time.
I want to make beats, and I really want to put people in position as far as just helping the
Yes.
artists. Like, that's really what I
Cause
do.
you
Like,
got classes also that you do. Yeah, let's talk about that.
so we got the fundamentals of recording class, and basically that's just teaching people how to record. We teach you DAW setup, audio acoustics, mic placement, what else? Just really how to record.
Do y'all work with kids?
Yeah.
We was just gonna ask that. We was just talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do, me and Polo used to do classes all the time on my room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you still have the Monroe spot?
Nah, I wish I did.
Oh, that was a big
That was
spot.
a super spot, man.
Yeah,
Listen
it
here,
was.
Charlotte, and this is what I'm gonna tell you about this land thing. So even that, man, the rent dude didn't even own the building, man.
I learned.
So what happened?
He owned some got foreclosed on, but he didn't tell us.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
that
he's
happened to
still
me.
taking the rent money.
That's definitely a New York
And,
home.
and he not paying mortgage.
And he's just literally taking the money.
Yeah.
Everything. Pocketing everything.
Yeah, that's
And
the real.
no lie, that happened to me before. When I first got out of college and I was renting a house, and it was like they came was like, yo, the people that bought the house on the foreclosure was like, all right, bro, we're gonna give you 2 weeks to move. Like, I was like, damn. But then it was like they came back and was like, you know what, we can work something out. They ended up giving me 3 months rent free, so I was able to stack up and get up out of there. But yeah, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't know what was going on.
And neither did Slim.
And the property still, I done moved out 2 years, almost 3 years ago. Property still there. I could have still been there doing my thing. I think it's like 3,000 square feet. That's.
Yeah, it was a big.
I'm
it was
looking
a
for
big
another spot like that size. Like, yeah, I need something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
You want to divide rooms? You want to different
Yeah.
rooms?
It had a whole
400
bunch.
in
Yeah,
there.
it did.
yeah.
It was big. Matter of fact, when we interviewed Greg said he had a space
Mhm.
over there where he was selling when he first started
Right.
selling the clothes. So let's talk about that. How did you link up with Greg?
But he came into the store, shop 1541 that I had on West Boulevard, the retail space. And he brought the Zoo Way apparently, and I think really it was more or less he seen it online, seen what the shop was doing online, and needed a space and needed to get into the retail game. So we teamed up and I got him in the game, got him in the section, and then he went crazy with it.
Yeah, he did. And he speaks very highly of you.
Then he went
Very
crazy
highly
with
of
it.
you.
Like, I gotta get like Zoo Way. You know what I'm saying? But see,
And-
even then, like, I do clothes. Like if you look at my high school picture, like my graduation picture, I made the shirt I have on, and I'm in front of a microphone. So it's always been that way. So it's just like I like this clothing, but I'm more into the music. So it's just like it always went together. So I'm just like, how you going?
You're just a creative.
Yeah,
you a creative.
It really go together. Like like the song went with the clothes, went with the movie, went with like it went together. Like I understand. Like I'm looking back now, I'm like, oh, I understand that whole marketing strategy. Now they really put that thing. Like they really did that. And then even 10 years, it's like, dang, they sold me. Like thinking of how you got sold on something. Like, dang, man, I really thought all that was going on, and it really wasn't. Like, man,
They finesse your mindset. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause it'd be like, and it'd be people you look up to, like your heroes. And
when I found out about Dr. Dre,
yeah,
I was hurt.
that shit crushed
You mean to tell me you didn't play that? And I've been wrecking my brain at this keyboard, bro, trying to be like you, and you
so you
wasn't
play
even doing
instruments?
it. Yeah, I played the trombone. I got kicked out of the band class because I can't read music back and play.
Oh, that's Caden. That's my son.
Yeah, I
He
can't.
could
You
play
play
the
it,
piano.
I
He
play
could
it.
hear it,
But
play
you
it.
put the music in front of me.
Yes.
I can't.
Yeah, Caden is nice on the piano. I've been having my son play piano since he was 3.
Just hit.
And he hears it, he'll play it. And he plays with both hands, he plays with the foot. And he just can't read music. And I tried to put him in classes, it just doesn't
No, it
register.
don't.
It don't register for him. It's crazy. Ed was working with him. Ed is working with him. But let's talk about it since we're talking about clothes, because I seen you in the parking lot about 2 weeks ago.
Facts. I was coming here to pick up some drip.
Right. And I said, Slim, what's good? And he's like, oh, man, let me show you my line. And I'm like, I didn't even know he had a line with Greg. I'm like, you have a line? He's like, yeah, let me show it to you. He brings me to the back of his truck and he's showing me all this stuff. I got his shorts on today.
Shout out my boy Bags, Free the Homie Bags, Good vs. Evil Clothing. That's his clothing brand. I just pretty much do the marketing behind it and make sure it's handled in the streets.
Okay. And this
brand,
is good and evil.
Yeah, Charlotte, of course, is mine as well.
In the good area too. Good and evil.
Thanks.
So let's talk about the concept of good and evil. I can tell you what my concept is by the placement, but we're not gonna go there.
Hey, I mean, it's self-explanatory, good and evil. Everything has its good side, its bad side. You know, the fight within, that's what I like to call it, is we're trying to do right in this world, this crooked world. So,
dichotomy. Yeah, so you have left, you gotta have right for left to exist. In order for good to exist, you gotta have
you
evil.
got to.
Yeah.
For real, like, if there was no bad in the world, there would be no lawyers, no judges, no police officers, no prison system. And I mean, all these things are bad. But all these things, if you think about it too, employ people, give people jobs, give people. So it's just like you gotta look at it.
All about balance.
You gotta look at it. Little Day, you might have a cousin that's a correctional officer, and then the correctional officer's cousin could be in the prison doing time. Like, that's real life.
Right.
That's real life. Like, so.
Okay. So now, all right, we're gonna get away from the music for just a minute. Is there any way that you can send your hood classic to Smitty by any chance? Skinny Ninja in the Rain.
I'm gonna tell him this. If he go on YouTube, he might find it.
Well, he's gonna
If
work
you
on
type in
that.
Slim Hood,
Slim Hood. But we could, while he's
Skinny in the Rain, you might something might pop up for you.
Yeah.
Some old classics and some old videos. Cause I was making beats before Soulja Boy. Like people was like, yo, we took your old swag. Like, cause we was all
Why
wearing
don't
big
you
shirts
stop
and
that?
all
Soldier Boy will
I
leave
was
a
making beats
comment
before
and say
Soulja
he's
Boy.
lying.
I was making beats before Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy younger than me. He's gonna be like,
Boy, stop.
he's younger than me. It's a proven fact.
In the hood?
Did that. Shout out to my boy. He made it about the Mississippi though. Did he?
He sure did. Now let's go into cause you are creative and your brain is all over the place. So you got fusions on Sunday?
Yeah, Fusion Lounge. That's an open mic event that we have, and I do a lot of giveaways too. I'm starting to do giveaways.
Okay.
I did a MacBook giveaway where artists came in, performed, whoever win, give them a MacBook.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm just doing all kind of just different stuff. Like I do open mics, but I try to give it value because I don't want to just be taking the artist's money. Because again, I'm from where you from. I'm Slim Hood. Like that might be your last $100. Like it's been times somebody that came in and told me, like, bro, I had to save up to buy a beat from you. Like, and I didn't say nothing, but in my head, I was just like, yo, damn, like,
They really saving the beat.
wow, like, and I'm not gonna forget that person. Or forget that. You go appreciate that stuff because everybody ain't that special to be getting beat, their money saved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like, oh, that's how much. On to the next. Like when somebody's going to work to achieve a goal that you got some involvement in, you
Yeah.
gotta appreciate that. Real talk.
That's love. That's love. And you are from the foe.
I'm from the folk.
So let's talk about it, right? You from the foe. Do you like us? Do you like New Yorkers?
New York. All right. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you.
Here we
Here we go.
yourself, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
gonna be real with you. You cool.
But
Me personally or New Yorkers?
You cool.
Oh, I'm cool, yes.
New Yorkers with me is case by case, person by person. Because the first person I met from New York was a dude. And
Okay.
I want to say he's from Brooklyn.
Oh, shoot, where they from? All three of them.
Oh, man. He tried to talk my brother into robbing me.
what?
We sent him back up the road. That was my first announcement for New York. So that's how I met New York. And you gotta think, I'm the oldest. He tried to talk my little brother
Into robbing
me.
you? For what? Robbing you for what?
That dude, like, man, something going on.
No, I'm not saying, but what was the reason?
Well, I don't. My brother's bang. I don't bang. So I'm kind of like guilty by association type
Gotcha.
of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he was the big homie or whatever. You know, but it didn't go down, and it got
Clearly.
flipped back the other way.
I'm sure of it.
And we never seen him again. So.
Right.
Case by case.
That case by case.
That was years case by case. So that's why I say I like you. You cool. You ain't never did me wrong. You ain't never brought me
never
bad
had
about. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, a lot of people I meet from New York, I understand the mentality. Because a lot of people think I'm from New York. I understand the hustle and that you got to go get it. Because again, y'all stacked on top of each other. The rent like $7,000 a month, and it's just this small. Like you got to, nigga, I'm taking off heads. I'm going to get like it's.
Yeah.
So I understand it, but you come over here with that, you got rock.
But we end up being converted.
We do. We end up calming down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we changed.
I mean, I
It's just the environment, literally.
Because when I go back home, my people have to be like, bitch, what is you doing? Don't forget where you at. Because I'm like, Lord,
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair.
and it's like, yo, what did you do? I stay getting cursed out. Walk faster. What you doing? Come on, keep up. Like every little thing. My nephew is down here, right there from New York. He came to surprise us, and him too. He's just like, you know, what is y'all just so?
It's a breath of fresh air.
It is.
Quick question. Give me a name to a song, cause I see like movies.
Skinny Ninja in the rain. In the rain.
But the one
In
I
the
see,
rain.
it don't look like it's a.
Damn! Wow!
So Slim, I mean, cause we gotta stay
I
on
will-
New York topic until he can find whatever is going on, right?
She called it. It's called In the Rain.
In the rain, Smith. What do you like New York girls or?
You know what's crazy? I do though.
do?
I like girls with attitudes. I do. I love it. Like when I was growing up, I look with the beef and brats.
Oh, okay.
Let me catch you in the hallway with the beef and brats. With the bun up.
I gotta give you a fair. I'm glad you said something. I gotta give you a fair.
I didn't really even start liking girls in heels until I got older. Like I love
Really?
Jay, like that new that on the block chilling. What's up, son? Yo, the dudes I don't like, but the ladies, what's up? What's up?
Why
You know you
the
like the
ladies?
country guy? What's up?
Yeah, y'all got some manners. Y'all got some manners. Y'all got that southern hospitality. And I will say New York was y'all are the worst.
Who?
Dudes from Brooklyn.
Nah, that ain't true.
Tell him, Joe, what we got?
I've recently been converted to the sweethearts, but normally I'm used to just
I'm a cool guy.
because I mean my mama was the only woman in the house too, so
You said your mother was the only woman in
yeah. I think that's why as I got older I realized that. I think that's why I like getting screamed at sometimes.
Because you're not used to it.
Nah, because I am used to it.
Oh, you are?
Sit up down. No, you can't eat. Get out the refrigerator. Like, man.
And New York girls are like that, you think?
they gonna let you know they ain't no pushovers, you know.
No, we definitely ain't. We definitely ain't.
So I just, I like a boy. My mama was on me, so I want a woman that's gonna be on me. I don't want no woman that's gonna be just like, I'm gonna be on myself
Whatever
already.
you do is okay.
Yeah, like, nah, you gotta be on me.
Okay, this is interesting.
We're ride or dies.
We definitely ride or dies. Even sometimes to a fault.
Yes.
Ride or die, betray deal, and get killed.
No.
No.
Word mother B.
And this, I'm glad you brought that up because ride or die, I want ladies to know, ride or die doesn't mean to stick by a man through him cheating 6 and 7 times. It just
Why
means
not?
that if he's down and out, help him out,
Yeah.
right? So he get back up because he's gonna get back up.
I will say this. When I was in 6th, 8th grade, we got our report cards, and this was like the first chick I knew from New York. What's up, my brother? Dirty Red in the building. She started crying because she got a C, and it blew my mind. Like really, like, what you crying for? And she was like, oh my God, I'm in so much trouble. I'm like, what you crying for? I got a C. I'm like, I got a D. I'm lit. What you talking about? Like, like what? Bang bang. It ain't. I'm cute. I can still walk in the house with this bad boy. Like, so nah, y'all always been go-getters, and I never forgot that girl. Like, I just over that one thing. Like, yo, she cried about a C. Like, I
She
need
about to get her ass
name
whooped,
up.
that's why. Yeah, it's not. It's
She was
not.
on that early. It took me to high school to get on there. She was on it. But see, her parents were on her. See, my mom wouldn't let me do all that.
That's only because she had you at 16. Because I'm sure Marquise and Kaden could say that about me. I had them at 14 and 16. So I'm pretty sure.
We
Yeah,
grown up together. We lit.
yeah, we lit. But now them other kids, my other 3,
Sit down.
I'm going. But Smitty, did you get skinny? Skinny
Yeah.
Bitch? You did?
Yeah.
Are we gonna play it?
Oh
You're not
man.
gonna flag me on YouTube, are you, for
No, I
playing it?
ain't. What?
I get flagged for
Come on,
anything.
man. I ain't
don't own the
flagging.
rights.
I don't flag and I don't sue.
Okay, good.
I don't do stuff
I don't
like
own
that.
the rights. I don't own the rights to this.
I'm gonna pull up on you.
You ready?
And we already here. You good.
All right, Slim Hood in the ring. Let's go.
Let's get out.
Man. Shit been crazy these 21 years, man. Crazy. It's been raining hard, It's my damn moment. Skinny nigga in the rain. Back on the grind, ain't shit changed. Praying to God every day as I stack this change. Hustle hard on the block, 'cause that's all a nigga know. It's been a long time coming, just thought you should know. Been through it all, as I recall. Lights turned off, can't make phone calls. 4 brothers, all the same mother. Cramped in the house, filled with long days of trouble. Shit was fucked up, but I looked up. Got a good mother, work hard to support us. But she could only do so much. The house came out, hit the block with the soda. Age 13, brother shot in the face. Had a young nigga trying to catch a murder case. Packed up and run if I see you dead. That's word to my mama, that's what I said. A few years later, nigga talking tough. Acting like good, won't rough his ass up. Had his stuff up, bitch niggas jumped on the boy. So my niggas bust them toys. Attempted murder case in high school. Everybody pointing fingers at the fucking dude. Don't fuck with Slim, he got them fucking toys. Police at school looking for the dude. Yo, ain't that Gutter G? That's Gutter G.
Crazy shit got me thinking if I died today, would you come to my funeral? What would you say? Would you spit in my face? Piss on my grave? Would you try to fuck my bitch and sit around and say who it wasn't good to? He helped a lot of people. It's sad to see you go. I wish there was a sequel. Take care, homie. We miss you a lot. And this little music shit, it will never stop. It will never stop.
Shout out to the old album
It will never stop.
that never came out.
It will never stop.
Actually, it did come out, but then it did come out without you there. The whole story behind it.
Let's talk about that story. What up? We're back. Gossip Viv, Gossip Time Radio, each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. at Zoo Way with my lovely DJ
L. Smitty, baby.
and my lovely co-host.
Coco Shantae.
Hey, your boy Big Joe, let's go.
You know what? When we were off air listening to the hood classics, Skinny Ninjas in the Rain, right?
Nigga.
Yeah. You said that's a hood classic, but we were talking off air because I was saying that people who are from Charlotte always say that when I ask them if they like New Yorkers, their initial reaction is, I don't know about that. But when I ask a guy, how do you like New York chicks? They be like, yeah. And then what did you say about the New York guys?
They come down and apply too much pressure.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, they be on that robbing. They be on that F-ish. And we gotta show them that.
You can curse on here.
Oh, they be on that fuck shit. And we from the South, so you ain't finna run if you think because we slow, that we slow. Nah.
No,
I got something for you.
I know a lot of
I got
guys.
something for you.
Listen, I know a lot of guys from New York. They know that. They're quick to say, can't fuck with them niggas from the country. They ain't having it. Them niggas carry. Cause see, in New York, you can't walk around. So real dudes from New York, they are not fucking with y'all. I'm telling you, they don't even want to. Real dudes, the real ones that live here, you won't even know that they're here. Cause they're quiet. They don't want no problems.
Right.
Nah, what it is that it's not even, no got nothing to do with that. It's just that they always scheming for a come up.
And we got guns, and they don't.
Well, here's why we don't. Can I just say why we
They
don't?
bang y'all with a lot of time.
They do. You could just be holding somebody's gun for them for 5 minutes and get caught with it, and you automatically doing 3 to 5. There's no question
It's like
about it.
automatic fed. Like mine. I got caught with a gun 5 years. Automatic. It was no mandatory. It was just bang, 5 years.
Yeah, y'all be carrying, and I actually was mad at somebody that actually brought a gun in my house that I didn't know. I have children in my house, but I didn't realize that was like a normal thing for somebody from down south. And I'm like, I'm from New York.
Don't do that.
We don't do that here. We don't do that. Not in this house. Leave that gun right outside in your car.
Like
There ain't gonna be no problem in my house. My house
I
is
ain't gonna
peaceful. I prayed on my house, and we ain't bringing no fuck shit in my house.
It was Fort Knox in my house. I ain't gonna lie, New York. Like in Brownsville, like it was.
You need it to be Fort Knox in Brownsville.
We go through all of that, but the consequences is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you can say it's Fort Knox, but get caught in Fort Knox and see where you're going to end up at. That's the thing.
Let me
It
tell
sounds
you-
good until you get caught.
Let me tell you how we used to move this shit.
That's
right?
why I never been to New York yet still.
Let me tell you how.
I gotta go the right way. Because I want to go to the hood.
So
Oh, you want to go to the hood?
Hey, anytime I go out of
That's
town,
where
I'm
we
going to the
from.
hood. I'm going to the hood.
Yeah.
All right, you supposed to, like,
So you
That's
know
what-
how like
that's
we
what
used
we
to
do.
have like shopping carts and shit,
Yeah.
like not like Walmart buggies, but like the real folding shopping carts and shit. What we used to do is we used to do laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to put the sticks in the shopping cart and fill it with a whole bunch of clothes, and then that's how we used to transport it.
So you see how we had to live? Right?
Yeah, so
You know what I'm
we
saying?
couldn't just
But you
walk
see
around
where
with
you
that.
guys can walk around.
You could walk around with that thing out, put it in the
Yeah.
trunk.
Especially in South Carolina. You could do whatever in South Carolina. Shit be
I
right
ain't
on
have
it.
cars neither.
You don't even have to have doors on your car and stuff.
I know. South
You
Carolina.
got no doors and a gun. This is bad. This is bad.
And they will not bother you. That's one thing I don't miss about New York. Cause you know, I had a Benz with, I had bought my car from a drug dealer. And it was tinted out, all black, everything. Even the rims was all black. And the police would stop me in New York. If I went to Queens, they were pulling me over. They would put the machine on the window. It's too dark. And I'll get tickets for just stupid stuff. When I moved out here to Charlotte, I would get like PTSD. Like when I would see the cops and they would just keep rolling. They left me alone.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
used to that.
Yeah, they don't bother.
They don't. The cops don't bother you out
Nah,
here.
You gotta be doing
it depends where you at. In Kannapolis and Concord, they.
Right, that's
I be in Concord, they don't bother me.
Charlotte. 'Cause I know
It depends what car you driving. If you got a car with some rims on that bitch and like you hot,
It
they
depends on what
definitely
kind of car you
pulling you over for a brake light that really work, but they ain't see it work. Like they on that type of time out here.
I just feel like the cops ain't bother me once I moved out here. I haven't, Lord, not on whatever wood. I haven't got a ticket, and as long as I've been living, I never got a ticket. I've never gotten in trouble. In New York, I was getting a ticket every week, especially driving a G unit.
cell phone.
Yeah, being on a cell phone, all
Oh, you
kinds.
got that shit.
Yeah, I don't miss it. don't miss it at all.
the real city.
Yeah, that's the real thing.
Stress you out.
So can we delve into your personal life? What's going on in your love life, Slip?
I'm single right now.
Single and he got a
Yeah, I
kid.
got a kid.
How old?
2. Yeah.
Can you see a picture? Oh, God.
She's single. we
Nah,
got a
shout out to Boss Bella. She's the boss. Yeah, Isabella. Yeah.
Nice.
The first girl in the family.
Oh, really?
I got 8 brothers. I don't got no sisters. And I'm the only one with a kid.
What?
Yeah, my family's crazy.
They don't want kids?
Nah, it's just, I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, my family's weird.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never met nobody else that got 8 brothers and nobody got no kids. And like, it's just,
Right.
I just feel like it's a real special, just something going on right there.
So what happened? Because I remember when you got
Yeah,
with your
yeah.
ex,
Yeah.
I guess now.
I'm crazy.
You were crazy, so you're the reason why that didn't work.
I'm gonna say that. I mean, I'm trying
Smart.
to get better. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
better.
Applaud that man.
Yeah.
But it ain't,
Yeah.
it's
I
more or
respect
less, you know, it's just on some real deal. Like, this thing hard work. And when you a man, you taking care of stuff, and like I said, like, all right, I'm giving these thousands of dollars to this man don't even own the building.
Mhm.
Like, our future depending on this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just situations. It's just, if anything, at the end of the day, I want to own that land before I lock in.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, if something happened to me, what you got going on? Because you got the princess, so you need to. I'm on some real empire. So it's just like I'm going back out in the wilderness until I get that what we need.
So you wasn't giving her quality time. is
Nah, I
it?
wasn't. I mean, how can you if I miss this work on some real deal? I'm always at the studio. She a real one because she was always at the studio too. But I mean, after a while, somebody want to live their life and want, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be real. I'm a real one. Like, it's just real. Like,
I feel that.
So you're saying your love life is dry.
I ain't saying it's dry. I mean, we still kicking it. Don't get twisted. We just not together in no type of relationship, like that type of thing. Like, but I like
What
that,
is it about these country guys? They
that title and all
Can
that.
somebody help me out, please?
What?
is
Focus. That's what it
the
seems like.
country guys like? They want to smash all day every day. I feel like that's what they on.
I'm definitely a smash. I love smashing. But I also gotta get some paper. That's first and foremost.
But they don't want anything else after that.
No, I'm not gonna say that. You gotta have something going on. If you ain't got nothing going on, no, I don't want nothing. You ain't got nothing going on. This love thing, people look at it wrong.
Yeah, let us know.
For me, as a man, you want me to die for you.
I ain't say all that now.
What am I
Nah,
dying for?
nah,
I'm
most-
in
yeah.
the sense of it. I'm the man. You're the woman. This is my job in life to protect you. Boom, boom, boom.
Facts.
For what?
You said for what?
Yeah, for what? Oh, you said for what? Let's
If
know.
you yourself don't have a purpose in your own life, why?
What is he protecting?
You see what I'm saying?
I know,
So if I'm
I-
gonna dive all the way in with you, you got something. I'm parading you around because you really. Shorty got it going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just parading around anything. Like, that's why you ain't seen me with this anything. Like, you just,
No, I get it.
nah. It's gotta be Just like, why you rocking with me? Because I got something going on. You see what you see.
But if you have a
Shorty
daughter,
see what's going on.
that is a lot.
I mean, yeah,
going on.
no, that's what I'm
No, we're not
talking
talking
about. I'm
about
talking about in
that.
general.
We're
That's
talking
not
about-
even,
no,
I'm just
that's
talking
not
about,
personal.
yeah, that's,
That's not personal.
when it comes to the whole kid situation, oh no, that's why it ain't really even no, that ain't even no, yeah, that's really like life though. With me, because it's just like, what you gonna do? I got a daughter. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna leave your daughter? You gonna, somebody else gonna take your daughter any night, my nigga? Like, I ain't that type of dude, so it's just tightening up what I need to tighten up.
Okay.
That's all.
Ain't nothing but a little bit straightening.
We're not the Migos. We're not the Migos.
Like, nah, don't nothing get straight but straightening. Now I like that song.
Yeah,
That's
not
my,
fuck with that shit.
don't
Hey,
nothing
But
get,
they were
because that's
talking
real.
about beating up somebody.
But still, you might have to beat up your goal. You might have to beat up your job. You might have
So
to beat up the
what are
block.
your thoughts on marriage?
Again, if you got something, if I'm locking in with you for the rest of my life, what do you have?
Okay,
My-
so
my
let me
uncle-
rearrange the question. What does someone need to have?
Be able to take care of themselves for real. Don't need me.
Oh, okay. That's simple.
Like literally, you don't need me. Like literally, you could walk out this door right now and go get another dude and wouldn't stop nothing. That turned me on. That turned me on so much because you don't need me.
Okay.
You want me.
Okay.
You need food versus you want. It's, you know what I'm saying. Is it real?
Right.
At the point you just need like versus a want.
I get what you're saying. Because
Do I want McDonald's or do I want Chick-fil-A? Or damn, I gotta eat McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Because he gotta eat McDonald's. He said I gotta eat McDonald's.
Ain't no choice. Ain't no.
Right.
Facts.
You love me because you ain't got no other option.
And,
You love me because you ain't got no other move to make.
Oh,
And that's-
that's
and that's what
bad. That's bad.
but
See what I'm saying? But see,
Yeah, I see.
I done been to prison. Girl was in the car with me when I got locked up.
Mhm.
Had a baby on me in 5 years.
Oh.
Came home, took care of her. She wanted me to marry her. No, I can't marry you. Why? What am I marrying? You couldn't drive 3 hours to come see me, but you want me to die for you and stand in front of God? No. And I love your son still that you had on me, but I'm not marrying you. And we still talk to this day, but I'm not marrying you because you're not. It don't add up.
Oh.
You wouldn't drive 3 hours, but you want me to devote my life to you. What are you? That doesn't even make logical sense. But that's what I'm saying. People be in dreamland. I be in the real world.
that's what
The
it is.
real world.
People being loud.
Somebody done hit his own.
Yeah. That's real.
The whole American dream, all that, man. Listen here. A diamond is a girl's best friend because the beer is diamond mine and it's a marketing strategy. Listen here, nah, we good.
That's a fact.
We good over here. We too smart. Sometimes when you get too smart, it kill all the other stuff. And even that with the ladies, because the ladies have been brought up a certain way. Now you meet a guy that's on some other, so he killing them. Nope. Like, man, what? Do I really want to do that? Do I really want to do? Because you can find somebody that's going to get you married and get you this, get you that, get that. Not saying I'm not doing any of that, but I'm
Right.
saying it's just my way of doing it versus another person's way of doing it. It's not the conventional way. I'm not a conventional
This is
guy.
such
But
an
through that
interesting
scope
topic.
that you're talking of, it's a way to weed out, filter out all the bad options because you'll know if someone is genuinely into you.
Bang,
Because
bang.
if you take away their agenda, now they really love you for who you are and you can be yourself. You don't
At
gotta
the point, will you love me if I'm in prison? Will you love me if I'm homeless? Will you really love? Do you really know what love is?
Oh, I mean, I do.
I mean, I'm just.
Now, for the
I
most
do.
part, I think most women have conditional love.
I would
It's
agree.
based off of the success
Of what's
and the
going on,
persona
I would
of the
agree.
person.
I
Yeah,
didn't, I didn't watch this several times in my life. Flip. I
I
didn't watch it
watch
when he
it
was
every
up
day.
here, and I didn't watch it. It's
Me
definitely
too. I watch
conditional.
it. I see
That
it all the
might
time.
be for some women. For me, that ain't the case.
It's some solid,
Because
some super solids.
I was with my ex-husband for 18 years. Through the highs and the low. He ain't had nothing. And everybody sees him with a lot of stuff now. And yeah, I was that one that stuck around. Because I saw potential. I
And
just.
see, even that, that's why you can't leave. Like that's
Well,
that's why
I
I
mean,
say.
I end up leaving. We end up not working
I'm
out.
talking about as far as dude. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's the same. Don't work out. Things don't work out. As far as me and go.
Yeah.
It's just work. That's how I look at it.
I think everything is work is what you put into
And,
it.
and,
You
it's,
get out
and
of
then
it.
it goes into, okay, if it's just work, is this job worth the work?
Well, it depends.
Are these benefits worth the work? If not, then I need to go get a new job.
It depends.
Because everything there is all jobs. Everything's a job.
Yeah.
Well, everything you have to put work to, especially if you want something great to come out of
It's a
it.
job.
It is a
So
job.
you got to figure out how to work the job, make it work for you.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's just life.
It's not.
No,
it's
it's
not
definitely
easy.
not that easy.
It's easy to just
Definitely chess, not checkers.
smash and pass.
You know, the old people say we don't.
Nah, I ain't even doing that. I'm definitely not smashing the pass. I'm
The
still
old
good.
people say we don't try to make it work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We older. I feel
But-
like we're a little different though.
I'm not smashing and passing because I mean, I'm almost 35. Like
It's almost 35.
I just feel like that's like I own a business. I got two, so it's just like I just think about it different. Like again, I've looked at stuff different. I'm looking at Charlotte, seeing what's going on. What you got going on?
Right.
I ain't seeing that.
You can lose everything.
Exactly.
And you walk up to me, you know me. I don't know you. You can tell me anything. You know everything about me. I ain't smashing, passing nothing. We gonna figure this out. Or I'm just gonna be. Then I'll be smashing and passing.
Oh,
So it's
I'm gonna be an old nigga smashing and passing, young things. Ron Isley, my granddaddy. That's how I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be Ron Isley of Charlotte.
he said he's gonna be 35. I'm like, I'm gonna be 45 this year.
Hey.
I definitely feel like
Listen,
OG.
now when I get 45, yeah, then we gonna be. If I'm still like, let's be fun. Catch me in World on Thursday at 45 with a section and some tenderonis in there with me. Yep. No cap. What else I'm gonna do?
This is so interesting.
it's okay.
That's
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
And it's good to be.
Upfront when you dealing with these chicks.
Yeah. These
Because
chicks are a
they
little
will get into
different
it.
than us.
Yeah, I think
They're definitely different.
this younger
They be selling
generation, they're a
dreams.
little different.
What
They're
kind
a
of
little
dreams they
different.
sell?
Sometimes
this is-
I feel like you can be upfront, and it's almost like
That's a trick too, though.
you be upfront, and then they act like they accept you because now you putting it
And
out.
then they feel like they can
It
change
changes.
you somewhere
Yeah,
down the line.
yeah, yeah.
We
Yeah.
had this conversation.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
every-
like,
that's
yo, this
all
is-
women.
Yeah, but I think at our age, we had a discussion where you need to be with someone who's going to accept you as you are, not change you, and then
'Cause you
9
can't
times
change
out of
a man.
you can't. They gotta want to do that on their
Even
own.
that whole they trying to tame dudes and like even like that's what I'm saying. Like even to the point like I learned it. I picked up a lot of this just being in jail too and just paying attention to psychology. Like I took psychology in high school too, but like just the thought process of what goes into just thinking about like yo, I want to spend my life with this person. Again, why? Oh, because Johnny has a great job. That said nothing that had nothing to do with how he makes you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like the real stuff that's real love. You went straight to some money. How he gonna take you, protect you, and keep you safe? And what about if y'all are in the woods together? Like think about this as hog, pig, we in a cabin.
Okay,
You
I
gonna
have
marry me
something
then?
to say, but I have something to say to you, right?
What's up?
But
Talk to me.
dependent your level of where you're at with your career, your life, or what have you,
Mm-hmm.
you already have your guards up.
Mm-hmm.
One,
Yeah.
because of what you experienced when you was in prison and that girl did not hold you down. That's one. So you already have trust issues
Bottom
with
line.
any chick that come your way,
Right?
right?
From together.
And then because of where you at now, you dealing with all these
Random people.
randoms,
Randoms.
right?
That's a good word.
But I'll say this to you. I think you have your guards up a little too high, in my opinion.
Okay.
Now, what I feel that, and I talk to my friends all the time, even her, because she don't trust no one, right?
Not a soul.
And I learned this. You don't, when you go through stuff in life where people hurting you or you going through some bad experiences, you don't have to put your guards up. They're already up without you even knowing. So the girls you
Well, I
just
still be getting
knocking
shitted on
down. No, but you're gonna pick up on who's right and who's not right. Who's
That's just
right
showing
and
who
who's
right and
not
who wrong for you.
But sometimes with you putting your guards up too high, you never gonna know. So you might see a trait. This bitch trying to get at me because of my money, but then in reality, she's really not. So you don't need to keep your guards up.
Why I
Vivian.
feel like the message is coming to me.
Or
My God.
you
My God.
stop putting your guards up. Let it down.
Keep them up,
Cause
but
you
like
already
so just
slim. You too.
peek over the guard.
Right.
You go over like this.
It comes up automatically because it has built you into something else. When you get hurt, it changes you.
No, I agree with
Like,
that.
you understand? So you don't need to be even
Like, it's-
harder with it.
It's
like,
just work. That's where all that came from.
I agree, but I also have to disagree too. Because, like, for example, I look at all my past relationships as experiences that I learned from.
Right.
And you don't want to go a step back. So if I come to this, if we get to this pitch in the road, a fork in the road, and it's like, if we start going down that way, I know it's down that way. I don't want to go down that way. I want to go down this way. But, you know what I'm saying? I put my guard up and I'm like, nah, we're not going that way. But they'll try to drag you down there, and it's like, all right, let's just
That's
move
an
on.
automatic guard up. What
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying
what I'm saying.
is that, you know, sometimes we tend to add more guards up. Like, you just be looking at you, analyzing everything she's saying and try to pinpoint.
Nah, for real. I ain't gonna lie.
if it's a
Nah,
bullshit.
for real. That,
You
yeah.
can't do that.
I'm analytical
Because
as
you're
super.
Me too.
Like,
Me too.
Right, you gotta sometimes.
and that's why I say
let
it's me,
that
man.
go.
Because I know, like, it's sometimes it's lots of it feeling versus thinking.
Right.
And I'm a thinker.
Right.
Let me tell
So
you
maybe
what
I should feel more.
This is what I do
Right.
through my betting process.
That's why I like to eat edibles.
Don't you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, this one, yeah. But this is what people, regardless, right?
Okay.
So when people are talking and they talking, this is exactly what I do. I will slow my heart rate down and make their conversation go in slow motion and be watching everything that they doing, body language, the ways they're looking. That's just me, and that's how I just
Listen,
know.
you say that till you on that yard. I was just like that too. I was in prison one day, and we was walking through the yard hall, and the dude said, "Hey man, you see the Mexicans over there?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Something about to go down." I said, "Bro, what are you talking about? How do you know that?" He said, "Those Mexicans don't stand there every day. Those black people don't stand there every day. Those white guys are over there talking about some stuff that probably is about to go down." He said, and they had like, they got this little strip, like only the police walk in like an emergency lane. So he's like, walk on that. And I was like, bro, we're gonna get banged. Like, why we trying to cause a problem for ourselves? You know what I'm saying? So we walked on the thing. We got to the top of the yard. He said, turn around. As soon as we turned around, it went down. Ever since that moment, I pay attention to every single thing. Because if I was with him, I could have lost my life.
No, that's now like that. I
That's
get.
different, right?
But that's how I learned
I
it.
get
That's
that.
how I learned it. It
But I'm
was
talking
so
about-
high.
I'm talking-
So now
I'm
it's
talking about relationships with when like love and like.
again.
Love will get you killed.
Again, I got my heart broken sitting in the cell. Everything I learned it was at a high rate. So it was just like, that's how I gotta play it. I don't want to play it like that, but that's how it's coming at me. So
Put it
that's
this
how I
way.
gotta send it
The
back.
older you get wiser,
But-
so you don't need to.
Apply so much pressure.
I feel like
Let off
I'm
the
not
pressure.
good at
I'm listening. Cause she about the third person that told me that, so I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna chill out. I've been working on my chill. I think I'm gonna do some yoga or something for real. Cause I know Russell do that. So
Yeah, he
and
does
he
that.
be. And that's
It
what I'm
just
saying.
keeps you probably in a calm space.
And don't let nobody get to you.
Just try controlled breathing. I do that shit all the time. It's like yoga, but without the yoga shit. It's almost you put your body in a meditative state,
Mm-hmm.
and you can control your breathing. You can control your adrenaline.
I gotta say too, my bro be helping me too, cause he be super chill. Shout out to my brother Dirty Red in here. He got a new album he about to drop and a new
Alright.
he going to Alabama tomorrow and shoot a video. That's why I told him to pull up.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a real peaceful guy. He don't talk loud.
He came in on
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, he was mad.
Oh yeah, I have.
But he did real. He gonna let you know though. He ain't gonna make no rock. But you gonna know it. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel the wrath.
I just feel like I'm in a space, y'all. I felt like a lot of that message was geared towards me. I felt attacked just
Oh,
now.
I was attacked.
But you're in a relationship. I'm
We're
not.
working on our chill.
I feel like the reason for me not trusting people, I feel like men only want one thing. And see, I'm a woman that I don't need anything from a man. I got pretty much everything. I got my own house, my own car, I got a great job. My kids are straight. I just feel like men only want one thing when it comes to me, and I think the reason why is because I'm friendly with men. You understand what I'm saying? And so they think that I have all these boyfriends or all these, you know what I'm saying? And that's the furthest thing from the truth. And so I keep my guard up because in my head I know these niggas, they just want to smash and that's it.
Dropbox.
And so I'm cool with a lot of dudes, but I keep them like this.
I I get that. They're, in my opinion, they're irrelevant.
Yeah.
So I'm
but-
not even
but-
talk there because you handle your, you know how, we know how to handle these niggas out here.
But you
Like,
also gotta.
but, you know, I'm
I
speaking
feel
on
like-
personal one-on-one relationships. That's what I'm saying, talking about.
For me,
But Viv, I will agree with Tara and letting your guard down a little because you have some guys out here that feel like getting your guard down is a sport. So you having your guard up will intrigue them until they get what they want, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a sport to them.
That's where it goes. I mean, the whole thing is a sport. That's where it goes into what do you have. Like it's all
Yeah.
sport.
And then they get me wrapped up in liking them, and then they got what they
And that's
want.
why
and they're
I
gone.
don't-
I don't have time. I'm an older girl.
That's why I'm smashing past and smash guard.
I'm an older girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I have sex with you, you my boyfriend.
I gotta get to know you.
Like, I'm having sex, you're my boyfriend.
I got to hang around you and expose all my cards to find out you got bad credit.
Right.
You think she gonna tell me that?
I follow.
No.
I got great friends.
No.
I don't know about-
Not these girls ain't took it. I put a post up on my Facebook one time. I said, "Yo, what age did you start learning credit in?" It took 5 hours for one person to post. Like, I look at stuff like that. I got 5,000 followers on Facebook, and it took 5 hours for them to post. And then I had to comment first for somebody to post. And then it was like 27, 35, 32. They're like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Not everybody knows about credit. Some people learn
But that's
about
what I'm
that later in
saying.
life.
I understand that, but I need.
They learn the hard
We
way.
up here now. We trying to get up some more. So if you're gonna come on the ship, you got to be coming with something too. Cause I got some work. You want me to work, baby? What you need me to do? What you want me to do, baby? It's just work. But if you ain't got no plan, then what we'll be doing? I might well keep going about my business on my own plan. Now, if you come in with a plan to pipe us up, I'm with it. I will put that work in for us, baby.
No, I agree. I agree. I just feel like you have to get. I'm big on being somebody's friend, and seeing where that goes. I'm comfortable. For some reason, it just works for me. I have to be somebody's friend. I have to understand them and accept them for where they at in their life. They have to accept me where I'm at in my life. And if we smash, cool, you know. But understand that my feelings be getting wrapped up. Especially if you my friend, and you know, it just that's what it is.
That-
But I'm very
normal
honest, and I
females
know- right,
get
I
wrapped
know
up.
myself, so that's
That's
why.
again why I'm smashing past it, because
They-
every time you smash
they-
past
Like
it,
I'll
they gonna catch
entertain a
feelings.
conversation because I'm always intrigued and want to get to.
Facts.
I'm down to get to know somebody, but sex,
Basically,
I'm like nah.
what I'm getting out of this is that you ain't no side chick.
I'm
That-
not.
Yeah,
I'm not
put it
a
in
side
simple
chick.
terms. You
I'm
ain't
not
no
a
side
smash
chick.
and pass.
You ain't no side chick.
And
Real
if
deal.
if that's what you're looking for, that's fine. That's just I'm not the you're gonna have to get to the next girl to do that. That ain't me. That ain't me. Any dude I've ever been with, I've either been married, engaged to, or we've had a long-term relationship. And so it doesn't work for me. When I feel like that's what it is, I fall back all the way.
It needs to be presented initially in the beginning when they start the hey,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Recording.
But now I feel like this. I feel like I'll entertain a conversation because I'm getting to know somebody. So you feeling them out at that point.
That's the whole
Viv-
thing. That's that spash.
Viv, do you ever feel like you're the way you so friendly and you could have a conversation? Do you feel like you ever lead men on?
Did I lead men? I probably have a tendency. I have a tendency to lead a man to believe he might get some, but then don't.
Yeah.
I go to the strip club. I don't throw no money. You would never see me throw money in the strip club. None of that. Like that whole dream, all that.
Listen, us.
You start trying to sell me a dream, it's over for you. Like Vince like, why Slim treat me that way? I figured out you trying to sell me dreams, trying to mess up my brain. Nah.
Listen, I don't mind going to the strip club. I just had this conversation on Tuesday with it's KG Salone. Because I'm like, in New York, that was the place for girls to go to, like Sin
That's a fact.
City, like not to watch women strip, but that's where the dudes was. That's where the dudes with the money and the best chicken wings.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Good at shit.
yeah, the best.
Even that, keep that. Can we ever say that? Where can we go with the ladies with the money?
Church.
No. Hell no.
Women, like even that, the game is set up to where y'all got pit stops, like money spots. Like, let's go over here tonight, because all of them got money, gonna be in that month tonight. Like, we can't do that. Dudes can't do that. Like, where are the good women at? Where are the women with good jobs? Like, we can't do that. We gotta literally get to know you, get to know her, get to know her, get to know her. And then I can't think you, like, man.
He's annoying. He's annoying already.
You know,
Right though.
And the whole time, all of them leading you on, or maybe not leading you on. Some keeping it real with you, some, but they all saying the same thing.
Wait. Hold on.
Like,
What's your definition of lead on?
again,
Captain.
if you're
No, what's
I'm gonna tell you what's
that?
leading on. This is what leading on. Telling me stuff that you need that you don't need. If you need your own house and you ain't working to get your own house, you need your own house. You need to be working to just work. What I'm saying is all those pressures. I need a house and a husband and a baby. You know what I'm saying? All that. Nah. If you need that, go get it, because you need that.
No, that's not what I'm asking you.
That's leading me on.
That's leading you
To
on.
me, yeah. You telling me what you need. You fishing.
Hold on. What was your leading on?
right,
When you
so-
asked me that question, what did you mean by leading on? I gotta
So,
make sure I'm getting this together.
leading on to me means sending a false sense of, like, you're engaging with someone thinking that they have, making them feel like they have a
Nah, I
chance.
ain't nothing like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Making them feel like they have a chance.
nothing like that.
You know what I'm saying? When you make someone feel like they have a chance, and they really don't have no chance, but you're bored, so you entertain it.
No. I didn't hear nothing you said because Tara was
Oh my
whispering
God.
in my ear.
I said,
But-
so leading someone on is making them feel like they have a chance when you know in your mind that they have zero
Okay, so
chance.
then no, I don't lead men on because any man that I've led on, I'm attracted to
But-
in some capacity.
But what I was saying to you was that, do you think the way you carry yourself and how you can have conversation, does it indirectly lead them on into assuming that maybe they have
She
a
wouldn't
chance?
know that.
Nah, I wouldn't know
She
that.
wouldn't know that. Only the God know that.
Nah, she know it whenever they try to make their move.
No.
You get
So
what I'm saying?
no. So let me say.
Anybody shoot their shot and you was like, whoa.
No.
Like, nigga.
Yeah, stay in your lane. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
plenty
what I'm
of men.
saying.
No, there's
That's how you-
plenty of men that have tried to shoot their shot, and I'm like, we're not doing it like that.
That's being real. That's
Yeah,
not a lead on. That's
That
being real.
that's not a lead on. I'm talking about like if I'm all right. So let me give an example. Let's say I'm attracted to a guy, right? Because to me there always has to be some sort of an attraction in order to catch my attention, right? Because if I'm not attracted to you, I don't give a fuck. You ain't got money or got money. Like I have to be attracted to you in some way. I've never been with a dude for their money, never. So if I'm attracted to a person and we're having a conversation and he's flirting and I flirt back, it's because I'm attracted to him and there's a possibility that this can go somewhere. But if a dude is trying to holler and I'm not attracted to, you know what I mean, dudes send me DMs, I wouldn't give them the time of day, a waste of my breath. I look at the message and automatically delete. I don't need dudes on.
Okay, but I'm talking about the guy that you have the conversation with, that you're flirting with.
Yeah, but I'm attracted to him.
You could be
So how
attracted to
can
him, but doesn't mean you have a chance.
He only got a chance if he play his cards right. If she asks something and he say the right question, it's fishing. That's what I'm saying. It's a psychological game, bro.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying, because, all right, so basically put it this way.
Give me an example.
A lot of people feel like whenever we bring here, and you know they always, do you go with him? Blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people think that you're flirting with guys.
When
Do you
I'm
think-
interviewing
When
them.
you're interviewing them.
And I put them, listen, I've been accused of sleeping with every person I've ever interviewed in my entire life. I have been accused of sleeping with men while my husband at the time was holding the camera. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm used to this. Like, at the end of the day, this is my job. I have to make people feel comfortable. I have to make them want to talk to me. I am already a certain way.
Yeah.
I'm not standoffish. I'm very approachable. And not to toot my own horn, I ain't hard on the eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So if a dude feel like he can talk to me, he's gonna talk to me.
Yeah.
That's not leading somebody on. That's
No,
just
I'm not saying you're intentionally leading someone on. just like how women look at it at our shows and be like, oh, Viv did this, or Viv must be doing this with this person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't care. No, first of all, do you feel like I'm kicking it to you in any sort of
Nah.
way? And I've known Slim
Nah, we've
for
been
a
knowing
couple
each other.
years, and
Yeah.
I've been around Slim alone in the
Yeah.
studio, like never, not like we've never. I don't care what other people think because I know how I carry myself, and anybody that knows me knows that I carry myself a certain way. Now, people who don't know me, who watch this and be like, "Oh, she flirting, she doing this and that," that's on them.
Yeah, but
That's on them. And but,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But-
y'all know how I get down.
I know how you get down personally, but I'm talking about like not saying that this is here, but saying you're out and about, right?
Mhm.
And you see someone interesting and you have a conversation with them.
Right.
Do they double back and be like try to shoot their shot? Even though
What do you mean? Like if somebody I've already interviewed?
no. Like say if you meet someone and you're having a cordial conversation as if you was having an interview.
Okay.
And it's professional and just business for you and networking for you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you leave, and then they try to slide or comment on one of your stories, something like that. They do that.
That happens
They
all
do
the
that. Trying
time.
to shoot
That
their
happens
shot.
all the time. But again, I have to be attracted to you in order for that to work. And I'm not attracted to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know it may seem like that on camera, like because I'm friendly with people, but no. I think I even did a video. Like I know the chicks who send me these messages. I know when they look at me and they see the pictures that I post and the content that I put up on my page, they probably say, "Yeah, my man would be interested in her." But do you ever sit down and say, "Would she be interested in your man?"
Right.
You understand? Your man ain't all that. I don't want your man. I don't want him. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
give
feel
me
you.
fuck him.
What
Do you
about?
give me the benefit of the doubt? You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Not good.
So anybody I entertain conversations with is because I'm attracted to, and there's a possibility that it can go somewhere. But now here is the thing with me. I get turned off easy. I get turned off easy just by a conversation. So if I feel like we vibing and we having certain conversations and then I don't hear back from you 3 and 4 days, like I'm not one of them girls that's gonna be calling. I'm not, never been that. So I might call you 2 days later. If you don't call me, like I feel like I'm doing all the making contact,
Yeah.
I'm turned off.
Initiate.
Yeah, I'm turned off. Because that,
light pressure.
yeah, just like pressure. I might call you 2 days later.
What's up? You good?
Yeah.
You ate today?
Yeah.
That's pressure.
You ate today?
Something. You know,
Yeah.
or I'll cook for you because I love cooking. So that's my thing. Like I'll cook for you. But if I feel like I'm doing all the chasing, I fall back and I leave it alone. If I feel like the conversation is not where I want it to be, I leave you alone. Like it's a lot of things that I leave people alone that could have had the opportunity to take it there with me, but because I just wasn't feeling it, it just is like, eh. I know within 5 seconds if I'm gonna fuck somebody. Can I just be real? I know
Me
within
too.
5 seconds.
I would say people just don't understand how real life is. If we thought about how real life is, then we'd make way more realer decisions. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you're not really doing that wrong if you bring somebody in your house, around your kids, in your life. Like, I need to know how you move, how you
Exactly.
think, how you, like, so I get it. That's why I'm just, because again, I was the oldest. I seen it. I seen the mama do this and have to do like, I seen it. And I sat there and why is this going on? What's this happening? So now that I'm a grown man, I ain't finna just jump in the game and be, I ain't finna play the game like that. We gonna play the game real. This is what's going on. This is how I need to do it. If you can't do this, then you can't do that. If I can't do that, I can't do that. We just think all the way as real as possible. All that other, and maybe that's when you get into the whole, you gotta.
So wait a minute. Now this is interesting. So are you a lover or like do you?
I am a lover,
Oh, you.
but my love language is different.
What is your love language?
I'm a provider. I take care of people. I make sure you good.
No, what's your love language? What can
That's my love language. You talking about like what I like? I told you I like a woman that's she apply
She's on
pressure.
you.
Yeah, but not on me, but you know, just she doing her
On me,
thing,
on me,
man.
but-
She doing her like I see you. Cause I ain't even looking, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I see you. What you and then when I see you, is you okay, you got my attention, you keeping it, okay. Same with y'all. Okay, what you got? Let me listen what you saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what your mind talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I mean, man, that's something. What your mind talking about? Okay.
So you're a mental guy,
Yeah.
not
But
physical.
nah.
So you don't have a type. You don't have a type.
Not really. I'm more mind. Yeah. Like if your mind right, you got your together. You can. I don't care. You can be 700 pounds. If I'm rocking with you, I swear, bro. If you got it going on, bro, I don't care because you got it going on. I know who I am. I got it going on.
Okay.
I ain't worried about it. If I'm not worried about me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about me. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about you. Cause I fuck with you. I love you. I'm worried about you. Now, if you good, guess what? I ain't got no worry no more. Guess what we doing? We living.
Mm-hmm. This is interesting. Smitty, you have anything to add to that?
Nah, I agree. I understand where he's coming from. Like I totally get his perspective.
I got an uncle. He, not to cut you off, but he worked his whole life. Outlet, took care of the family. He had a stroke. Like my daddy had a stroke. Like all the men in my life that were strong men that took care of families, handled the business, all that, they brain. And I look at that and just be like, yo, they ain't had that.
Pressure.
And I look at like,
People don't understand that though.
Yeah.
and other people are applying this pressure to this person. But why can't you take that, again, if you want a house, why don't you go buy a house? Why you put that pressure on somebody else to buy you a house?
Or let's buy a house.
We should buy a house. Shouldn't we? Like, should we really buy one? Like, are we ready for that? Or is me ready or you ready versus, you know what I'm saying? So, but even then, that conversation got to be real like, no, I'm not ready. Okay, I understand you're not ready. And you got to respect that person not being ready to do what you need to do or chill and vice versa. So that's why I say it's just being real and honest.
This is interesting.
And a lot of people don't be.
Somebody that's 700 pounds can get with Slim.
You definitely can get with me if you're 700 pounds. But I promise you, you better have something going on. Because if I'm walking around with you and cut everything else off, you better be a fool with it, for real. And I ain't talking about no sexual nothing. I'm talking about your mind. You gotta, like, you better have something going on. You better really be able to help a black man, not bust his blood vessel. Really help a black man build his empire. Really help a black man take care of his family. Because if you're gonna come in the family, it's my job as the head of my family to take care of my family. So I'm already got 7 people to take care of. If you're not trying to help,
Or relief.
and really helping and showing, I got 7 brothers, so really, I'm supposed to be showing them the right way to do stuff. I can't really be out here, if Big Bro out here smashing and passing, what Little Bro doing? I got a brother that's 5 years old. So, it's just like, you gotta show people different if you wanna really.
Yeah. I just can't see you walking around with a 700-pound woman. I really can't.
Well, if our mind right, you gonna see it.
Could you imagine?
Because I'm definitely single.
It can happen.
I know.
If our mind right.
If my mind is right.
Hoodster is out the cave. He's laid up with a bad bitty, and she's 750. Yes, sir.
Okay.
She gotta have a big butt. She's 700 pounds.
Where did that come from?
Her name won't be fat. So
Can we
it's Slim and
ask
Fat.
can we, okay, so, all right. We know that he's into the mind, right? We know that. But initially when you see somebody, you don't know nothing about their mind. So
I'm trying to hit. But it's still a mind thing. You gotta treat my mind.
Wait a minute. So when you out in the street, like, what attracts? What kind of a girl are you attracted
Women
to?
that look like they got their stuff together.
How do you know that?
How do I know that? I had to learn this, but this is what I understood. Like,
Smitty, I'm gonna need you to chime in.
just like how you carry yourself. Like, she got this type of bag, or she got this type of car.
So you look at them.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. I ain't saying I'm materialistic, but at the same time, it's mine too, because again, your mind.
But that's what you thought.
How did you buy that laptop? You had to think of something to do something, so it's materialistic, okay, maybe.
It is?
But then, how did you get this stuff? What do you do?
But first you gotta realize, is that stuff hers? Is it real?
See, that's what I'm saying. So that's why you're gonna figure out the whole game. You're gonna figure out everything. Because if it's capped, you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
Because she gonna be driving that car. You're gonna see it. If she you're gonna see it. I'm used to driving Mercedes, put 93 in my cars. I'm used to this. Like, if you're not used to
In
that,
my car, I don't. I be putting the
I tried it.
What? You're not supposed to.
The engine light came on.
Judge me.
The engine light came on in mine.
Not on this one, you shouldn't be. It's either the middle or the last.
I got the middle.
It's here, man.
I thought it was. I don't know. I used to say premium.
I'm being judged
Yes.
already.
I just know I'm a young black man from the ghetto with a felony, and I need all the information as possible. And if I can lay in bed at night with information, I'm definitely laying in bed at night with information.
That's a good wrap up. But that was a good wrap up the way he said that.
Cause we gonna talk, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, girl, you so smart. Come here. What's up? Get all in her ass, boy.
Pump this
She
information
didn't
out.
put me on some money or something. She didn't, you know, she didn't got my. Baby, you doing this for us? Like, I'm about to go out here and go get this. That was the plan. Go on. Now she's sitting here like, oh, I want to go to the mall or let's go do this. Oh nah, bro, this shit here ain't working. Nah,
Well,
this
that's
ain't
a bill. That's
bang bang.
a bill.
I don't want bills.
Right.
I
Nobody
want assets.
wants
Are
that.
you bringing something to the table? I'm bringing something to the table. I got 2 businesses. I'm bringing something to the table. I know about credit.
I have a question. Yeah. She said I have a question.
Uh-oh.
So basically, when you deal with a woman and she got her shit together, are you giving, like, do you bring her flowers, get her nails done, get her hair
Yeah,
done?
what do
Like,
you-
when
she
you
did-
realize that
I ain't gonna lie with you. I ain't really had no time to be doing all that. I did for my baby mama, but other than that, I really ain't had no time
I'm
to
just
really
saying,
be
it's
dealing
in-
like.
it's in you to
I'm-
do it.
Yeah. What? I was the guy in 9th grade, 8th grade, buying girls bracelets like bracelets for Valentine's Day. Listen, in 9th grade, a New York girl or something with some diamonds, she liking that. I'm getting her the bamboo earrings. She running around all week talking about how her mom or her daddy won't buy her the bamboo ring earrings. All right, I'm about to run the sack up right quick. Come to school on Valentine's Day. Boop, I'm gonna have all other dudes jealous. I used to do that all the time. But that was that young stuff. Then I got to see how they was really playing the game, and no sir, you get it. Cause guess what? Yeah, it's in my heart to do it, but then is you gonna do it to me? Cause I will spend it. Are you gonna spend it? I'll work my eye do. Are you going to?
Because the cheating motherfucker, that's a turn on.
Yeah, it is.
Listen here, man.
What my thing is, when it comes
If you gonna be cheap, I'm gonna be cheap.
exactly. I look at
What's a cheap person, period?
You deserve
Right.
this because I got this amount of money. Well, I deserve it too. You should work to get that amount of money.
you know what I pay attention to? I pay attention to what they buy for themselves.
Boy, if you ain't buying nothing for yourself, you don't need me to buy you nothing. You don't need nothing. If you're not handling your needs, I'm not handling them. I pay attention to all that. You ain't bought yourself nothing, I ain't buying you nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You said it to yourself.
You said it to yourself.
You listen, life is about pimping. See, that's what I'm saying. We get to these feelings and all this stuff. Nah, America pimping us. All this. Listen,
That's
here.
a fact. And
It's going down. Listen here, it's going down. What you doing? You either game or you lame. You could have stayed at your mama's house until you was 18. No, you want to get out with your 18. Why did you want to leave my mama's house? To go have fun, fuck,
yeah,
be free. Think about it. You leave your parents' house to go get another bill. Well, you can just stay there and help your parents if you're really thinking a really smart kid.
I stayed with my mom.
Mom, why I'm gonna give the Henderson properties $900? I give you $400. You let me do what I want to do.
That's what I did.
And I'm taking $4 off yours. You know what I'm saying? You putting money like, but we so busy. Then we go out there and crash out. Guess we still gotta go back to
Mama house.
And now she got to carry the whole load again. Now she cuss you out. She's stressed out. She's pressure. Because everybody want to do what they want to do and make their own decision. But you need to make the right decision the first time. Because you know what you need to do. You just chose not to do nothing else. I'm gonna wait till I'm 45 to do that. I'm gonna wait till I'm. That's why I'm winning. Because I sat with somebody that was in jail the whole time I was alive. So after that.
Really like did something to him.
That's
It really did, because I really thought about it. Like, even like, bro, like, again, you're a man. You've been in jail since 1987. You ain't getting nothing. Dang, bro, my first piece, you was in here. My second piece, all my pieces I done hit. You been in here. I've been on the street hitting. You ain't been hitting nothing.
but Fifi's.
But Fifi's for 25 years. I was 25 when I was 25 years,
Yeah.
bro. You ain't held a woman, but then his wife was still coming to see him and everything. That's what even that was just like, bro, that's gangster. Like, she probably didn't did whatever she did, but the point she's still coming there, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's gangster. He was gonna be Indian. Real.
And we were talking about that.
They crazy about they women, them Lumbee Indian dudes. But they got some bad women. The Lumbee Indians up there. Shout out to Lumberton, North Carolina. Lumberton, North Carolina. Ladies, if you ever see a hustler in Lumberton, North Carolina, pull up on me. Pull up on me.
little kid who says that.
We at Hayes Barn Lounge
Are you
tonight.
Indian?
I guess.
I just asked
Yeah, we were asking
I
him.
guess. Inez Cooper. That was my grandma's name.
Inez, that's a Spanish name.
Inez Cooper, yeah.
Yeah.
And then my granddaddy was Charles Warlick. I'm the only Warlick that's black. Me and my daughter. The Warlicks were white. We the only Warlicks. Me and Isabella, we the last two. So I need to have an empire. Like for real, like my mama married off like all the Warlicks in my like there's no Warlick. Me, and then I had a daughter.
So where you gonna be at tonight? Where you say you was gonna be at tonight?
Hayes Lounge on Central Avenue, 2408 Central Avenue, ladies free all night.
What y'all doing over there?
We just chilling, partying, having a good time. It ain't an artist type of thing. It's a hookah lounge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chill, lady free. It's a lady vibe. It's a vibe thing. I'm singing, so you know I'm trying to.
Oh.
I ain't trying to beat, skeet, and do all that. I'm trying to meet and greet. For real. Cause see, again, you can hit something and that thing costs you a lot of money for 18 years versus you take this thing real slow and you getting the right one and then you really coming up in 18 years. You got like 15 properties, y'all ride raves together and there's something really going on. I came from the hood, I'm not going back.
Yeah, I think we all feel like that. Where I come, I don't want to go back.
Unless you give it out turkeys on
my
Thanksgiving.
brother. Like, no, I'm good.
Right? Unless you give it out
And
turkeys
I
on
want to say
Thanksgiving.
before I go too, make sure y'all follow my bro, Dirty Red,
Can we get
HED.
him up here or is he
Pull on
camera
up on me,
shy?
Dirty.
Pull up on
And that's
us.
Dirty with a U, D-U-R-T-Y. Yeah, I'm gonna let my bro holler at y'all, let him know what you got going on.
Hey, what's good?
What's good?
How you doing?
I'm good. Get comfortable. Come on, get comfortable with us. Like when you came in, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you was
Hey,
angry.
HMD.
We can do that after. We in the interview. When you came in, you seemed like you was very upset. You had something on your mind.
Oh, nah.
He ended
I ain't been calling this nigga for like 20 minutes.
Wait, before you finish. Let me guess.
I'm out here, but nigga
Wait.
about to leave.
Oh, you ain't know to pull up. You ain't know to come in.
Yeah. And then I ain't see the truck, so I'm like, but I seen her, and I'm like, all right, is this a food shop? Or I see clothes in the window? So I'm like, all
He
right,
definitely had that
let me
look.
go.
I saw him. I
Yeah,
was like,
he walked in looking around like.
Yeah, I was like, he's not happy.
I'm like, nigga, I could have been my tacos in the crib.
But let's talk about what you do, what you got going on.
I'm an artist, songwriter. I mean, I do a lot. But I got a project right now called Butter Beans and Cornbread. I'm about to drop.
What's it called?
Butter beans and cornbread.
Butter Beans and Cornbread. Then I got a Rainbow Baby project. It's finished. But I just been going crazy.
Okay.
As far as just putting out records. Every week I'm dropping a record. So
We could swim.
I'm going to Alabama tomorrow. Me, Guap God Films, JG, Hood. We're going to shoot a visual, fish fry. Yeah, we're gonna go crazy.
So that's what y'all got going on tomorrow. You're gonna be in Alabama. That's the
Back
country.
Saturday, Father's Day Sunday, right?
Father's Day and Sunday. Y'all fathers? Yes, you are.
Yeah, me too.
Happy Father's Day. Happy early
Oh,
Father's Day
oh.
to y'all. Happy early Father's Day to you.
Appreciate that. Wait. I got a PSA real quick.
Uh-oh.
I speak for all the fathers when I say this. We do not want no drawers and socks for Father's Day. That's what I gotta say.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yo, you know what's crazy though?
No, because
You never have enough drawers and
They is
socks.
super stereotype. I was watching TV
I
and
don't
all
even-
Lowe's was talking about stuff from Lowe's for Father's Day.
I won't even get into those
Lowe's
like,
barbecue stuff.
holidays and
You know, it's stereotype for
Yeah,
us
it
when it
is,
comes to that.
like,
Lowe's
yeah.
have a whole Father's Day.
nah, this is what you gotta do. Go on
Every day you're a
Amazon.
father though. If
Think
you
about
you're a
this.
father every day, father.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
I
the
don't
mom.
care about that.
Y'all
me
go
neither.
crazy.
You ain't
For
give me
Mother's Day.
nothing.
No, and even that he didn't give me nothing.
For Mother's
The
Day.
thought, like he didn't put enough thought into it.
He
We
said
gotta
that.
take whatever y'all give us.
Yeah.
Like for real, like a man gotta take whatever the work, this.
Drawers and
Oh,
socks
hell
every
no.
year.
I disagree. Any gift I ever got for it was
Well, you
not
are a different one.
Right, you different.
Yeah.
but
We talk about
guys
the norm.
get you. Yeah.
No,
You
I
get
put
what
thought
I
into my
what
shit.
I feel like you deserve.
There you go.
Not what you want.
I
What
be
you,
getting spoiled.
that thing you been, hey, you know, I want that thing for my Mustang or something. That thing you just walking around the house
Or
talking
the
about.
PS5.
Yeah.
You be throwing hints and shit. They don't be
I'm
catching
getting
none of
into
that.
But when you don't catch
I
that
do.
hint, when they don't catch your hint, they on to the next one.
Yeah.
Because Johnny JoJo or Jimmy John or whoever, they caught the hint.
Yeah.
Because he caught the hint. Because he trying to get in, he gonna do whatever.
Yeah, to get in there.
I hear you, but that's a lot, that don't matter. So he gonna give it to you because he trying to give it to you.
Yeah.
Learn the game. I heard what you said, but I'm not giving it to you because you don't need it.
It ain't even about that you don't need it. It's about the internal. The internal. A lot of people don't know what goes on in the relationship and internal. They only see what's out there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
the reason why you
layers.
didn't get her that was internal. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
you ain't gonna put that out
that
there.
title thing too.
Right? Yeah. Like.
Title thing.
It's the title and labels that rage.
I really don't know where the hell y'all be having these relationships.
In Charlotte,
That might be a problem right there.
Queen City.
I might need to move. I seen this little post up there said
Now you
it's
gotta
just
find you a chick that ain't from around your area.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's true.
I will say this though, for real though, all the chicks I have dated never been from Charlotte. I think about the other day, like even when I was a kid, like I ain't never really dated Charlotte chicks. I always dated like chicks from New York.
Charlotte too small.
Shout to us, shout to New York.
I'm from the country, so I
Virginia,
can't have no country. Girl.
Virgin
It'll be too
Islands.
much. Yeah, like it'll be too much country. Like she'll be on TV
Both of them.
and shit. And I don't eat that shit. I eat collard greens and her, yeah. So I can't have it.
That's slave food.
We got the pickle, pig feet, and all that.
No, I don't
The
eat pork.
pork,
I'm
I don't eat pork and none of that shit. I don't do that. Too much country is like, nah, I eat butter beans and cornbread and stuff like that.
Promote that album. Promote that album.
What's up, though?
butter beans and cornbread.
Butter beans and I put butter beans in my oxtail. That's why when you said it, I'm like,
I'm telling you, it's my song with it.
White rice.
Yeah.
or rice and peas with oxtail and butter
Oh,
beans.
man.
Yeah. From New York.
I'm from New York, Southside Jamaica.
Boston, like, oh my God.
Oh, they accent
New
stronger
York.
than ours.
Yeah.
The yacht.
Wait, what did I say? They
What?
know Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, they different.
Accent.
Yeah, they're
I
real.
don't know, man. It seems like it's
They're aggressive.
It's Italian. Yeah,
it's Italian. Yeah, that's a word. They
Yeah.
strong and Italianish. Like,
Yeah, it's like
New York different though. Like, it was fight weekend. We had went to New York. My bro Deontay Wilder was fighting,
oh, what?
and it was me and JG and a couple of my boys from Boston. So we was promoing and ran across a New York chick.
I'm starting to feel attacked already.
And he was like trying to give it, and she was like, "I'm good, fam."
Oh, so you good?
Yeah.
What's your name?
That's what
She's from Brownsville. She's
no,
not from
what? No,
Queens.
you're not gonna be throwing that on me.
She's not from Queens.
And look, we said that all day to everybody. I'm good, fam. I was like, and it was aggressive too.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one of the
Direct.
reasons why though. One of the reasons why y'all was in Manhattan. Y'all was in
Yeah.
Manhattan.
No, we was in Brooklyn.
All right.
He was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, at the Staples.
Oh, you was at the Barclay.
The
Yeah,
Barclay, yeah, the
Yeah.
Barclay.
So
not
the
Staples,
reason why it was
Barclay.
like that because that person probably had been asked to buy a mixtape about 8 times that day.
No, we wasn't even saying
Not
that.
you. I'm saying not you. You was giving out.
Somebody.
You was giving out.
Nah,
Yeah.
You was giving out the flyers or whatever,
Yeah,
right? Right. They automatically was over 8 people done tried to give them a mixtape that day, and so here you go being like, yo, check it.
on top of that,
I'm good, fam.
they. Now I ain't gonna lie, it's stressful. It's stressful for pretty women.
Like,
Get on out of here, B.
JG was like,
It's stressful for pretty women in Brownsville or anywhere in New York because when they walking, they getting harassed, they getting stopped 5 times each block of niggas trying
That
to holler at her.
Can I just
And
say,
that's
that's why I
that's-
love
yeah.
Charlotte. Because when I go to
Yeah.
New York, you
Oh yo, what's good, ma?
but Charlotte, they leave you alone. They,
Yeah.
they let you
You
live.
can't be pretty in New York and be walking.
Yeah.
Like that's
yo, who y'all got? Deontay Fury. Who y'all got? July
I like
24th.
Deontay. I'm gonna go with Deontay. I like Deontay. I'm gonna kill him. I like.
Hey,
I like.
get it back in blood, bro.
Mhm.
Get it back in blood.
I like it.
Ball sword.
So listen, it's getting close to that time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if anybody wanted to follow y'all and everything y'all got going on, can you give out your social media?
Dirty Red HMD, Dirty with a U, HMD. On all social media, Dirty Red on all music platforms.
I gotta follow him. And I'm already following you.
And of course, the great Slim Hood. I am Slim Hood on Instagram. Studio Platinum Plus 704 on Instagram. And the shop 1541 on Instagram. Also, shout out to Coalition DJs, North Carolina. I do the marketing for them, so tap in with that as well.
Y'all got coalition DJs down here too?
Yeah, we got North Carolina, South Carolina, we got Atlanta, we got Miami,
New
we got
York.
New York, we got
Oh,
Philly.
so you do
That's
that's
really
all
cool.
affiliated together.
Yeah, that's what the artists don't be understanding. Like you got almost like 200 DJs
Yeah.
in one gang. It's like DJ gangs.
Yeah.
It's like,
Are you part of the coalition?
Nah.
and then you send your music to all the DJ gangs, and you get it out. But you know,
That's dope.
you the hottest dude around your block that nobody ever heard.
In fact, you the hottest dude in the block that nobody
And
heard.
I thought about coalition up in New York. That's dope.
Yeah, that's what
Bring it to the coalition.
Butter. Butter part of coalition.
Oh yeah, Butter. I love Butterfingers.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that is Gossip Time Radio each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. Shouts to Slim Hood and Dirty M.
Dirty Red.
Oh, Dirty Red. I was like MHD. I was about to say his whole IG.
Hood Music Digital. That was the old company we had before we had Platinum Plus.
Oh,
Because I changed it from Hood Music Digital to Platinum Plus because
I like Platinum Plus.
it's
It
we
sounds
gotta
better.
clean it up.
Yeah.
We still hood music. He's
I was
still
repping the
hood.
T-shirt the other day.
Yeah.
Repping it. All right. Tune in next week.
Next week.
We gotta take pictures though.
Now we going that far back.
This was a good one too.
This is dope, it's dope.
This was a good interview.